The rumors followed Admiral Grace Whitmore long before she walked into any room. She's tough because she has no family. She's barren. You know, that's why her fiancé left her. A woman like that, who would marry her? But none of those whispers compared to the moment her fiancé, Ethan, stood in their hallway with a suitcase and a cold expression on his face. "I can't marry a woman who can't give me a family," he said flatly. And then the door closed. It echoed in her heart for years. For Grace, commanding a fleet of ships was easier than learning how to live with the idea that her life would always be half-filled. She wore her uniform like a shield, strong, sharp, unbreakable. But inside, she carried a quiet loneliness, the kind nobody could see. It was a foggy morning at the Norfolk Naval Base when Grace first saw him. Sam Carter, the janitor with tired eyes and a warm smile. He was kneeling on the floor, helping a little girl tie her shoes while 3 more kids clung to his uniform shirt. Grace blinked. Kids. On base. With a janitor. He looked up. "Sorry, Admiral," he chuckled. They missed the bus again. The kids waved at her with cheerful chaos. Grace found herself smiling. A rare thing. "You're all together?" she asked. Sam nodded proudly. "Yup, my crew. Lily, Noah, Emma, and little Jacob. 4 kids. A single dad, working as a janitor." But what struck Grace most was the softness in his voice when he said the word family. Grace kept noticing him after that. Sam sweeping the hallway while helping Noah practice multiplication. Sam buying 3 sandwiches for lunch and pretending he wasn't hungry so his kids could eat more. Sam fixing a broken mop while humming lullabies to Jacob, who slept on his lap. Sam rushing in late with messy hair because Emma had a fever at night. He was exhausted, not weak. Overwhelmed, not lost. A single parent doing everything he possibly could. Something inside Grace softened. One afternoon, she saw Sam sitting alone on a bench outside, shoulders slumped. "Hard day?" she asked. He chuckled bitterly. "Hard life, Admiral, but worth every second." Grace hesitated, then sat beside him, a shock to everyone who saw them. "Your kids are lucky," she murmured. Sam shook his head. "I'm the lucky one. God gave me 4 angels. I hope I'm enough for them." Grace felt something break open inside her. For the first time in years, someone's honesty didn't feel like a knife, it felt like home. One rainy evening, Sam was mopping near her office when Grace fainted from exhaustion. She woke up in the base clinic with Sam gripping her hand, panic in his eyes. "Admiral, thank God. Are you okay?" His genuine fear stunned her. When the doctor left, Grace stared at the ceiling and whispered the words she'd buried for years. "Sam, I can't have children." Sam froze. Not in shock, not in pity, but in realization. Grace looked away. "My fiancé left me because of it." Sam stood, walked to her side, and held her hand again. "Grace, children don't make someone worthy of love. Being barren doesn't make you less of a woman." She didn't know why, but she cried. A soft, broken sound only Sam heard. He didn't say anything. He just stayed. When word got out that the Admiral was spending time with a janitor, the whispers returned. "She's desperate. Why him? She could do better." Grace ignored them. Sam tried to, but some days he walked with his head lower. One evening he told her, "Grace, I'm just a janitor with 4 kids. You deserve someone with a future. Not this." Grace cupped his face. "Sam, you're the best man I've ever known." Lily once asked Grace shyly, "Are you gonna leave Dad like the other lady did?" Grace knelt to eye level. "Sweetheart, I'm not going anywhere." Jacob climbed into her lap after that. Grace's heart melted in ways she thought were impossible for her. A love stronger than blood. Months passed. Grace was no longer the lonely Admiral everyone feared. She laughed more. She cooked with Sam's kids. She helped Emma with school projects. She tucked Jacob into his nap on Sundays. She taught Noah how to salute properly. One evening, during a small picnic near the coast, Sam cleared his throat nervously. "Grace, I ain't got fancy words, or fancy money, but I've got 4 kids who adore you, and a heart that's yours if you want it." He pulled out a small, simple ring. "Will you join our family? Will you marry me?" Grace's eyes filled instantly. "Sam Carter, Being barren made me think I'd never be a mother. She looked at the kids watching with hopeful faces. But God gave me a family through you. She said yes. The kids tackled them both in a group hug. The inspiring message. Grace learned that motherhood wasn't just about giving birth. It was about giving love. Sam discovered that strength wasn't just in surviving. It was in letting someone in. And together, they proved that families are not built by blood, but by hearts choosing each other every single day. Final message for viewers. No matter what the world calls you, too broken, too barren, too poor, too late, there is always someone out there who will see your worth, your heart, your soul, and choose you exactly as you are.